just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another fantastic, beautiful episode of Talking Trends. This is your favorite internet show on Facebook in Halifax.
It's got to be in Halifax.
I'm really narrowing it down.
Why do you limit us so much?
Well,
man?
you know, you got to start somewhere.
All right.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we got a good show for you today. A bunch of great topics, and we have a special guest in the house, and we're going to introduce him in a little bit.
Yeah.
But first, let's talk about what we're going to be talking about on today's show.
What it is.
Relationships, man.
You love them. You love to hate them. You have many relationships.
I have not had many relationships.
Big fat lie.
I've had like three, four serious. That's it.
I'm not talking about serious
Oh my God, get
it. Yeah.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, a man decides to be really romantic, propose to his girl for 3 years, takes her around the world, and she refuses because his proposal was in a hotel room.
Oh, come on.
We'll get into that.
I propose many things in hotel rooms.
I can only imagine.
What do you think about this? What do you think about
Oh, God. I'll save the sound effects for later.
Yeah.
Airports. You take off, you land, see the world.
Yeah.
Typically with friends, sometimes by yourself, some family.
Yeah.
In this case, a mother decided to go somewhere. And forget her child in the process.
It hasn't happened other than in the movies, I suppose. But I don't know. You forget a baby?
Yeah. I don't know how you forget a baby.
I know.
Second half of the show, things get a little bit more interesting. Porn, ladies and gentlemen. I've heard of it. You've heard of it.
We've never seen it.
I've never seen it, though. Just read about it in textbooks.
Yeah.
And, of course, was told to me in PDR class.
Ah, yes. Did they mention that in PDR?
Yeah, I think so.
You adult films.
Anyways, the UK's stepping things up. I believe in April, they're going to be trying to ban a lot of these pornographic sites. The only way you can access them will be through some sort of ID card, like a verification of your age.
I don't want to be verified.
Yeah, I want to lurk. I need to lurk.
I want to be anonymous. That's the great thing about the internet porn.
Exactly.
Bloody hell.
And finally, wrapping up today's show with absolutely something treacherous. A man has been spotted, I guess, walking down the street in some Spanish town.
Yep.
With his genitals in a bag. Like, not on him. They somehow were removed and ended up in a bag.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to remove them, you got to put them in a bag.
Well, I hope you will keep them close.
Yeah.
If you're not going to have them on you, on your person.
Not attached to you.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Before we get into today's show, how was your weekend, sir?
A-okay, buddy boy.
Yeah.
What about you? You had a busy weekend.
My weekend was great. I had a couple things that happened. Of course, one being the notorious B.I.G. tribute party, which we dubbed Notorious R&B.
Nice.
I think we brought back a really good night, the R&B night, happening at, it originally happened at Line and Bright, but we were kind of shopping it around for a new venue. And when we did it at Railbirds, it was a great turnout.
It was good, right?
Massive venue, by the way. Huge.
You were seeing a lot of people, right?
A lot of people showed up, which was great. I was really concerned just because of the location of the place, but that didn't deter anybody. And again, thank you guys who made it out. It was you guys made the night. Made me a happy boy.
That might be the new joint, that spot there.
I think there's some good things that are gonna happen there. It's really good. Great dance floor, great sound system. Like, we weren't even pushing the sound system at all, and it was amazing.
And that's a new system, too.
Brand new system.
Buddy.
Brand new venue. Everything smells brand new in there.
We're going to burn that mother up.
Okay, well.
Not literally.
Okay, cool.
Figuratively speaking.
Yeah. Besides that, I mean, gave away some Biggie donuts. Gave some a box of Biggie donuts.
You brought some of them.
I brought some here.
Well, who told you to bring those over here, man?
I need to get rid of the last couple ones.
My cheat day was yesterday, not today. I can't be diving into that.
That's why I had to get rid of them out of
I know.
my car.
Yeah, put them on me. That's great. Thank you.
But yeah, I gave some away to the Phoenix Youth Center downtown. Figured those guys
Very
could,
nice.
That's what I was going to deliver them individually, but one of my friends was like, "Hey, it'd be a good idea."
Yeah.
I'm like, that sounds like an excellent idea.
Do that. That's nice.
Yeah, Anyways.
I want to give a quick shout out.
Oh, yeah.
To Porter Airlines.
Yeah.
Listen, I got a trip booked. I'm leaving Thursday. I'm going on vacation.
Yeah.
And, if you've ever booked through Cheapo Air or Expedia, one of these, if you have to make a change on anything at all.
Impossible.
You can call them, and it always costs you money.
Yeah.
Even if it's a name. I've done it before. Trust me.
I think we talked about this
It's
before.
a nightmare.
Yeah.
I called Porter Airlines. I was on hold a little while, like 15 minutes. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm going to wait. I tried to do it online. I couldn't do it. So instead of, they had one letter wrong in my name, one letter. And it said, I got to call because not matching my passport. Right? So I got to call up. Yeah. Call Porter Airlines. Once I got through, I was literally on the phone 60 seconds. No problem, sir. Da-da-da-da. Done.
Boom.
So shouts out to Porter Airlines.
And we bumped you up to first class.
And yes, now you're flying the plane.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Anyway, shouts out to those guys. That was a super easy. That's probably the easiest time I've ever had to deal with the change for an airline. Porter, I love you.
Yeah,
I'll be drinking on your plane very soon.
I know you're going away. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. How am I supposed to run all these businesses when you're gone?
You better figure it out.
All right,
it's on you, son.
Yeah. Lastly, before we actually get into today's show, how are you guys doing out there? Is your day going well? Is your weekend? Guess what? The weather seems to be making a turn for the better.
Dude, today is very springy.
Very nice. I decided to take advantage of the warm weather. Got the ice pick, and just it was so much easier to break up the ice on my driveway.
Did you get through to the core?
I finally did. It took a couple of chips. I put the podcast on, listened to a little bit of Joe Rogan interviewing Russell Peters and Lennox Lewis, and it was just kind of.
That's an interesting combo.
Yeah, well, Russell Peters apparently knew Lennox Lewis in his teenage years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, shouts out.
Yeah, shouts out Russell.
Yeah. That's good. So you got to the you see asphalt in your driveway, is that right?
Yeah, and a lot of my sidewalk now. So.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a great thing.
That's always nice to see.
Now, we got to introduce somebody.
Uh-oh.
We have a special guest in the house.
Yeah, we do.
Number one, Rexdale's finest.
Rexdale.
Number one, GQ, actually number one. What's going on, my brother?
In the
Good,
house.
man. How y'all doing, man?
Yeah.
What brings you to town, my man?
Yeah, what's up?
You know what, man? I just came to town to surprise my good friend and fellow commission artist, Bucky.
Shouts
you know
out.
what I mean?
Shouts out, we saw him on the weekend, too.
He had a little shindig, so, I had to come and surprise him. I didn't tell him I was coming, just flew in.
Damn.
I had to stay incognito for a couple of days, which was kind of hard.
What would you
Halifax.
do? This is true. What would you have done if he just had he was going away? Imagine if you came, you didn't tell him, and then he's gone. He's like, yo, man, I'm in Toronto right now.
I know so much people down here. It would have been like, well, yeah, man, I came to check you, but now I'm hanging out with so and so.
Right.
Listen, speaking of that, you got to give a heads up next time you come by at nighttime.
I know.
I told you about that. My back door 9:30 at night. I'm like, what the hell's ringing my doorbell 9:30 at night? I look through the little window, see two black guys, and they kind of hooded up. They got the hat. I said, what the hell's going on here?
Tony thought I was getting jacked in.
Dude, I thought I was going down.
Tony said this one.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah. I go back there, I'm like, all right, we all right. But anyway, we're good to see you back
Get off my lawn! Just kidding.
No, they came to the back door, even more sneaky.
Yeah, no, serious.
That's even more suspect.
I felt weird going through the back doors.
I felt weird too.
Don't feel weird going to the back door, guys.
We're glad to have you back. Easy killer.
Oh, sorry.
Not that kind of show.
Yeah. Oh, what? I mean,
not yet, it ain't.
You got to work your way in.
Yeah.
Anyways, GQ, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be with us for the entirety of the show. We're going to, of course, go through the topics of what we usually talk about. And he's going to add his opinion as well. And, of course, we want to hear your likes, your dislikes, and comments about the stories that we're going to be, of course, covering on today's show. Again,
do that.
Without further ado, man,
let's get into
this.
We've wasted enough of your time.
I know. I feel like, can we do, I think this would be a good one. Let's get into it.
Oh, nice.
Jumping
in, baby.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, girlfriend rejects her boyfriend's proposal because it was in a hotel room.
Was it a nice hotel room?
Well, I'll get to the
like
details.
Motel 6?
Yeah, was it the Stardust on
Bedford
Highway?
Stardust I can understand.
Yeah. A woman has rejected her boyfriend's proposal because she didn't like the way he popped the question in the hotel room. So the would-be groom revealed how he planned their 3-year anniversary by flying her to Southeast Asia before ending their trip with a marriage proposal. You know, little cherry on the cake, as they say.
That's a nice trip.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
But things didn't go as planned. Despite the girlfriend initially, she said yes. Shortly after getting engaged in Cambodia, the woman returned the ring to her newly engaged fiancé because she wanted a more thoughtful proposal.
Oh.
The guy said, I decided to propose to my girlfriend for 3 years on our 3-year anniversary. I flew her to Vietnam, and after a couple weeks of traveling, we ended up in Cambodia. On his post that he said on Reddit, after a long day of hiking in the heat through ruins, we retired back to our hotel, and when we were alone together, I proposed, and she said yes, he recalled.
That's nice.
We kissed. Did the damn thing.
That doesn't say that in the article now. Oh, come on.
He jumped right in.
So gross.
Okay, so we kissed, and I planned to take her to the waterfall the next day to celebrate. It's really beautiful, he said.
Oh.
So she took a shower, and I lay back in bed and thought, what an amazing day I just had. How would I get to spend, how great it is to spend the rest of my life with the woman I loved.
Beautiful.
Right?
Epic.
But the woman, she seemed to have changed heart after she refused to accept the engagement ring. When she came out of the shower, however, she was in tears.
Oh.
It's like, babe, your face is still wet. What's going on? That's kind of weird.
What's happening?
It's a shower. It's not raining in here.
Are you okay?
She handed me the ring back, and she said she couldn't accept it because she didn't want her memory of my proposal to be in a hotel room.
That's the best excuse you got? All right.
The guy played it. He said, I played it cool.
Yeah.
And I said, I understood, but truthfully, it hurt.
Okay.
That's how I do it. I play it super cool. First, I'm like, it's all good.
Then he cries alone.
And then there I am. Weeks on end, a mess.
I told you, don't suppress your emotions.
Well,
Let 'em out.
it's one of those things. I'm working through
I
it.
know. It's okay. It's a process.
So, anyways, the guy goes on. He says, I took her halfway around the world, helped her cross something off she had wanted to do most in her adult life. I felt that if she valued me, it wouldn't have mattered if that the proposal wasn't exactly the way she wanted. My question is,
Yeah.
how the hell would she propose? Like, what's her proposal of this proposal?
Yeah.
How did she see this unfolding?
What does she think as an appropriate proposal? How would she like to have seen it go down?
I just don't think there is, like, me personally, I don't know if there is there the perfect proposal, ladies and gentlemen. I ask you. I don't know. I never proposed to somebody.
No. How did you propose?
Okay, well, the way how I proposed,
Was it in a hotel room?
No, it wasn't in a hotel room.
Okay.
It was in front of our friends and family, but of course I had something to prove, so it's
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's nice.
a little bit of an ulterior motive.
That's okay.
But yeah.
Well, hey, man, that's love.
it was in front of all our people. When I went to, when I started doing the speech,
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, what's going on?"
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which kind of got me a little bit nervous.
So you started stuttering over your words?
You might say no.
She's like, babe, I love you. Oh, God damn it. Could someone turn down the music? Turn down my song?
Pass me that drink.
But once I dropped the question and the tears started flowing and stuff.
Question is, did you participate in the cry too? Did you share a mutual tears, my friend?
You know what? I didn't cry. When I get married, I'll probably cry.
Okay.
There you go.
I think I pictured that. I thought about that myself the other day. I was like, I think I would probably get emotional seeing whoever wants to marry this. First of all, coming down the aisle, I'd be
Line
like,
up, people.
I'd be
Line
like,
up,
oh my
ladies.
God. I'd be like, that's probably where it wrenched me, because I've definitely been at my last friend's wedding in Toronto.
Right.
That's where he just kind of broke down, and I was like, ugh, like my heart. I was just like, God damn it, I feel like crying
Just
for him.
lost it, eh?
No, but I usually cry during weddings, just period.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I just think, especially seeing the bride and the beautiful dress and.
It's emotional.
And I'm still hardcore. Like, I'm still from Rex.
It's
but
all good.
I just,
You don't have to prove it to us, bro. You
There's
don't have to
something
prove it to
about
us.
weddings that just, you know what I mean?
It's the moment.
it's the
Everybody's
moment,
in a good vibes.
You're
good
sensitive,
spirits.
man. It's nice.
You got to be in touch. It's okay. You can be a man and still feel.
Right, yeah, exactly.
It's all right.
You can be hardcore and still cry.
Yeah.
I try not to reinforce that false sense of masculinity.
Right.
That,
No.
Listen, I think behind closed doors, a lot of that masculinity would go out the window for a lot of people. Less said. Just saying. There's a lot of people out there who put on a big front.
I'll cry here right now,
Yeah,
here.
I'll cry right in front of everybody.
I'll do it.
I got so much bottled up. Man, I'll keep you guys here for a good hour.
Oh, yeah, we'll be all right. Oh, we'll
How
be
did
here
you-
longer
yeah.
than that.
How did you propose, sir?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Listen, I'll tell you something.
Is this a sensitive subject? Is it
Considering the circumstances?
I don't know. We're all talking about everything. I feel
No, I'll make it short and sweet. I did it on a beach.
Okay.
that's
We're on a
nice.
beach, relaxed on the beach. We were, hanging out. I can't remember if we had some wine or something to eat. We were just kind of hanging out there, and that's when I kind of did it. So
That's romantic.
no, we're not gonna go down the romantic road.
Sorry. Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
But that's how I did it. So that ain't bad.
Okay.
And not in a hotel room.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
That was later.
Hey.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Come back to the hotel, baby.
Yeah. It's time to consummate this proposal.
Yeah, we just proposed on the beach.
I can't wait till wedding night.
So why don't you come on back to room 112,
Oh, yeah.
where we dwell.
Put on some R. Kelly.
And you.
Wah, wah. He going to jail.
Anyways, I don't think, to me, I don't know if there is a perfect proposal.
No.
If there is, somebody let me know. Or if it was done to you.
She obviously had some sort of.
I just think, me personally, it's the intention. It's just like, it's this man or woman wants to be with me for my whole entire life. What's wrong with that? Be like, oh my God, that's so sweet. I don't care if you propose to me
that gesture
in the car.
You'd be okay with that?
I'd be perfectly okay with it. You can propose to me whenever.
You'd say no.
No, I would say yes.
So anybody proposes to him right now in the car, he will say yes. You heard it here first.
People try to open my doors. I'm like, they're just locked. I can't hear you.
I got no more car. It's over.
Yeah. And then, you know what, though? In this moment, I think if they would have went down the aisle and it would have got to the part where, and in sickness and in health, this is where she would have probably rolled her eyes. She would have been like,
I'm out.
Anyways, to this man, I say, bullet dodge, sir.
Yeah.
You dodged a bullet.
And he took her on this trip.
Yeah.
Halfway across. Come on, man.
Shame on you out there, people who
You better
do
give
that.
it up.
That's, preying on feelings.
No, by now some women will find a way to justify it.
True.
I think a lot of people would. That's just how people are sometimes. It's just,
so weird like that,
To
isn't
make themselves feel better, they find ways to justify it. It's like, well, I don't. God damn it.
Get it? It's okay.
Up next, traveling,
Yeah.
airplanes,
You
babies.
you like the travel?
I like to partake in some flight miles. This is not a scene out of Home Alone, guys. The mother forgot her baby at the airport.
Sometimes you forget, things. You forget,
Maybe your luggage.
Maybe your luggage. Even if forgetting your luggage would be pretty big.
A hat?
Forget your sunglasses.
Yeah.
You
A
forget
phone charger.
Yeah, something like
Your
that.
wallets, phone.
Maybe she didn't like her baby that much.
Maybe.
A passenger jet was forced to return to the airport as soon as it took off this weekend when a passenger realized she left her baby at the terminal. The Saudi plane had been due to fly from Jeddah in Saudi Arabia to Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, but had to return to King Abdul Aziz International Airport when the forgetful mother demanded she be reunited with her child. Vintage footage. Video footage.
Vintage footage.
Oh, you got the sound. Good. I didn't have that one before. Video footage captured the.
We lock with the farts, baby.
Yeah. Okay. Video footage captured the baffled air control operator speaking by radio to the pilots who were doing their best to explain the bizarre situation. As they did so, the airport staff were trying to establish the protocol for such a scenario, which I'm assuming they've never run into before. Quote, "May God be with us. Can we come back or what?" the pilot said, can be heard asking the air traffic controller.
Wow.
After noting the flight number, the operator asked a colleague what protocol should they follow, or even if one existed.
Yeah, is that like an emergency protocol? Yeah, that's interesting.
Quote, "This flight is requesting to come back. A passenger forgot her baby in the waiting area. The poor thing," the pilot continued. He also said, we told you a passenger left her baby in the terminal and refused to continue the flight. So the lady said, "I'm not continuing on. You got to go back and get my baby."
Well, what do you? Let's break this down for a second.
Yeah.
She's in a plane. It's in the air.
Yeah.
What can she really do at this point?
I mean,
besides utter
she could lose
threats.
her mind, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
But, I don't know.
That's about it. I'd be like, I call your bluff.
So the operator, of course, told the pilot, "Okay, head back to the gate. This is totally a new one for us." So they've never run into it before. Hopefully they don't run into it again.
Yeah, hopefully it's not trending.
Police. So it was a 5-year-old daughter that was left at the airport. So we're not talking about like a small infant here.
Oh. In the picture, I have a very small baby in the.
That's okay.
Okay.
Police found the girl wandering the airport, and it was not clear how long she had been left alone. Her mother later called the police to see if the daughter had been found. The woman explained that she and her husband had left the child in the.
Here's the thing about kids.
Yeah.
They're finicky.
So you say she should have been left behind?
No, but I'm just saying if you don't keep your eyes on them.
Oh yeah.
They could be gone in a second.
That's true.
I mean,
That's true.
I'm no parent expert, But it's just from a simple observation that I've watched.
Yeah.
And even that I've done as a kid. And then even at grocery stores, it'd be like, Mrs. Thorpe, your child is here with us.
I mean, it does happen.
Yeah. I was that kid who would just leave.
So you just wander off on your own.
Yeah.
Eating ice cream in the aisle. He's over here. He's fine.
He's cool.
He's eating M&M friggin' ice cream.
In fact, Sobeys was my father. I spent so much time lost there. It was my second dad.
They gave you a job.
Yeah.
I thought this kid worked here. He's here so often.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
But my daughter, she one time we were in the mall and she did like a James Harden double backstep.
Oh, I love that one.
And then and then she went left, went right, and then went left, and I swear she like just disappeared just in that one sequence of moves. And I'm like, where is this little girl? She was about 3 years old. I found her like five minutes later.
Whoa.
But yeah.
It's crazy though. It's like it's a scary feeling, I can imagine. You'd be like, yo,
Yeah.
where the hell's my kid? What am I gonna tell baby mom?
It only takes a second.
Seriously.
You know, be like, yo, GQ, man, babe,
Yeah. Trust
you're looking
me.
good, but
And
are you forgetting something?
her mom doesn't play too, so
I wouldn't play either as a parent. I'd be like, hey, where's my baby?
You can't be doing that.
Yeah.
Amanda chiming in, a baby that can't speak for itself, but an annoying 5-year-old? How could you forget them? I think that they had a second thoughts of abandoning their child. Well, hopefully that wasn't the thought process. What's happening here?
We'll never know.
We'll never know. But the people who haven't abandoned us today, roll call time.
Hey.
Shoto. And the first one to join us, GQ, my man.
Hey.
He was the first one to get in here, so y'all suckers too slow. Kim all the way from BC, Rochelle in the house. We have Annette, who's currently in flight very, very soon.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, man, what kind of cool airplane are you flying? Where you get
She's
the
on
Wi-Fi?
a good one.
Shouts out.
And she's off to conquer a pretty big task.
Shouts out to Africa.
Shouts out.
Yeah.
Back to the motherland. We also have Tracy Williams joining us, Julie Arab. We also have Jasmine, shouts out. Melly Ross,
Bucky Blanks.
shouts out, my man, shouts out. Gene Ava. We also have John, the Rude Dog Wilson in the house.
Hey, I'll give him a yeet.
Shouts out. We have Amanda and Steve Irvin also in the house. Shouts out, shouts out. Thank you guys for joining us once again. We appreciate it.
We do. If I could, I would send every one of you $1. But the way that my bank account works,
It doesn't
do that.
Money doesn't go out.
It doesn't go out. It just continues just to come in.
He
It's
has a
kinda
setting.
weird.
I can only deposit money.
Yeah.
Not withdraw.
Now,
It's nice.
speaking of a withdrawal of sorts,
Dude,
the UK
I don't like this.
is going to be banning porn, apparently.
No. Can't be having that.
Well,
Come on.
anyways.
We're all silently watching. Yes.
All right. So the UK
Yeah.
porn block, quote unquote, starts April 1st. It's not an April Fool's joke. Pretty sick one if you ask me.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
But you can unlock it by handing over your ID or buying $5 porn card at a local high street. I don't know.
Dude.
I'll get down into the details.
Come on.
As early as next month, porn sites will require to get proof of ID from UK residents before showing any X-rated clips. That includes free porn sites like, my favorite, Pornhub,
Shouts out.
Tony's favorite, YouPorn,
Shouts out.
which attract nearly 2 billion visits a month between them worldwide. That's a lot of,
Kleenex.
and some other things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So they'll join a number of other sites in using the Age ID system, which requires user to verify their age via an official form of ID, such as a driver's license or passport.
Fuck
They
that.
want to know who's touching themselves.
No, I ain't doing that.
From April, when the new system is expected to launch, randy internet lurkers such as ourselves. I'm just gonna admit it. Yep, I'm that guy. I'm the lurker.
I'm definitely that guy.
But I'm not.
I've never denied it.
I'm not the comment guy though. You ever notice? You
Dude,
ever scroll
who's
down?
No, I ain't comment. What am I gonna say?
Do you ever read them though?
I've read a couple. I don't care. What do you go on there for the comments?
I kind of do.
Oh, come on.
Well, I mean, anyways.
You're twisted. Just
No,
be like
I-
a normal guy. Just watch porn and get done and move on.
Well, I got to see what the audience thinks. Was I wrong for enjoying
You
this?
don't
Maybe
want any
not.
interaction with that audience. Trust me.
Okay, fair enough. So anyway, from April, when the new system is expected to launch, they're going to be asking to show ID on a landing page. So it's like it's like those sites right now where are you 18 and over? There's the enter button or the exit button. Most people like myself hit the exit button because I know I'm not of age. But anyway,
Enter.
but everybody's hitting enter on those. But each website will create their non-pornographic landing page for this purpose. When someone first clicks on the site, they'll be asked to register with Age ID and verify their age using mobile, SMS, credit card, passport, or driver's license. Users will then be able to use their Age ID username and password to access all the porn.
Yeah.
So the new rules were approved as a part of the Digital Economy Act of 2017. They aim to make it harder for people, those under 18, to get a hold of adult material. Listen, guys.
Well, that's what you're saying.
It's going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
If I wanted to watch porn, Daddy's going to watch porn.
Yeah. But you're of age.
Yeah, but you know what? There's a little thing called VPN blocker. So
yeah, I know.
the VPN, you can. Shouts out to my UK people right now, but to let you know a little secret, you're going to get yourself a VPN, and then that'll redirect your IP from, let's say, the beautiful country of Canada, and then you'll be able to bypass all those landing pages.
How you like them apples?
Boom.
What?
And there you go. All the porn, all yours.
Steve says keep it hard for the other kids. Keep it hard for kids to get on there, though. That's what the whole point is, I guess, right? I mean.
Well, I think does that honestly come down to better parenting? And that's it.
I don't know.
What do you think?
I feel like it's.
And are you really gonna try and stop in on your kid from learning about him or herself?
And that's the
Well,
thing.
listen.
They're like, I know what you're doing in that.
See, that's what happens.
I'm giving you 5 seconds to put that thing away.
Fitz, thoughts?
That's the thing. I feel like watching porn is almost like a rite of passage. So it's like you hit 13, 12, 13, 14.
Well, that's true.
You gotta I'm gonna hand down the crate of just magazines.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Magazine.
you find your parents' stash. You take a look, and
Here's the thing.
when you get older, it's not as exciting as it was when you were a kid, and you're not addicted to porn, right? What?
Yeah, when you're young and you don't know much about sex, porn is very misleading.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It paints a very, very vivid picture. Shouts out to Vivid Entertainment.
Shouts out.
For what sex should be and how it goes down. I mean,
No, but
don't get me wrong.
Friends are misleading too. I remember before I broke my virginity, my friend was like, "Yeah, man, I was going for 4 hours, blah blah blah, this and that." So
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
You're like 4 minutes. I'm like, what?
I got to book off a 4-hour block of time. A little bit I know.
I got that kind of time in my hands.
It's like, yo, anybody see GQ today? It's like, nah, what time is it, man? Nah, he's working till 5 tonight.
He still got 2.5 hours left.
I didn't know he got hired anywhere. Well, that's something you got to talk over with him.
Listen, by the time I was done, I had 3 hours and 55 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I must be really good.
Yeah, no, he said,
Damn.
super efficient.
It's just misleading, that's all. But, I mean, I can understand the verification thing, but it's like, okay, I get it. But, I mean, there's going to be other ways for them to get it. It's not going to be like,
Well, the article continues. It says thousands of, it goes on talking about how to get these, you get these cards, these special ID cards.
the verification.
Yeah, so which users can link to an app known as Ports. A unique validation code on the purchased card must be activated via the app within 24 hours, or otherwise it will expire. Verified users will then automatically be granted access to all sites using the Age ID. Each Ports card will cost $4.99 for a single device. See, I think that's what worries me.
That's cheap.
Not that. I'm not the iPad guy. I'm not the iPhone guy.
Where would you like to enjoy your erotic films?
In the comforts of my own home.
Your laptop? You a laptop guy?
That's what I bought it for.
Okay. That's what I bought.
This is the most expensive.
Not for doing DJ work. No, forget that. That's a secondary. Number 1, porn.
Yeah. What can play me? Yeah. Anyways, so these guys got to go in and buy. Anyway, so it's already been pushed back several times before. I wonder why. The scheme was supposed to come in April 2018 of last year, but then delayed until this year. So sites now face fines of $250,000 if they don't have this that splash page. Apparently, regulators will also be able to block porn websites if they fail to show that they are denying access to anybody under the age of 18. So not only will they give fined the $250K, and that's UK.
Oh,
money.
so it's like $400,000.
They could deny the website altogether. So when you type in, it just won't come up. So
okay,
yeah, they're really cracking down on it. Really cranking down.
that's real deal.
So how do you feel about like the internet and this form of censorship? Because I mean,
I have a good thing on it. I have a thing. When it comes to censorship in some sense, I think we all, when you sign up on the internet, I think you hold a certain responsibility. And I feel that when it comes to comments and stuff like that, you still have to hold a certain responsibility on what you do on the internet. Whatever it be, watching porn. I don't care what you're into. Whatever. As long as you're not harming anybody else or making anybody else have a bad day, cool. But I honestly think if there was a system in place where every comment was tracked or whatever, if you're a hateful motherfucker and you're still able to hold a job, I think your job should know the person that they hired. Because if you're spewing racist stuff and saying all this crazy stuff that you wouldn't say in real life, or maybe you want to say in real life, I think that should be a reflection on your resume. And I think you'd see a lot more people be a little bit more selective on what they do. But I say, like, as for the censorship, I mean, they got to ease up on that. I mean, people are just going to find other ways to get around it.
Exactly.
Like, come on. It's happened with music. They just find other ways to download music.
I mean, you can find anything on anybody and any topic you look for, you can find it now.
Yeah.
It's a wild, wild west. You just can't control it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know somebody that caught somebody cheating by just entering somebody's email address into Google, and then it popped out the person that she was cheating with's phone number. So
that's crazy.
It's like the net is crazy.
No
like,
joke, man. It's no
I
joke.
tell people all the time, if you're dating somebody, just throw their name in Google quickly. Because you never know.
You don't know who you're dating,
what will come up.
Once it's out there, baby, it is out there.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
So whatever you guys do, don't type in my name.
Yeah.
Do not do that.
Don't type it in.
Because you'll find something you don't want to see.
Don't do it.
He'll come and get you.
Don't do it.
At the back door, baby. At the back door. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Anyways, I can't see the porn thing lasting.
I mean, no.
I mean, I just do it the old school way. The old imagination. Guys, anything goes in there.
Yeah.
Can't stop that.
Put it in the bank.
Put it in the old bank. The old spank bank.
That's old school.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there. Jeez. Well, you know, one guy can't put it in the spank bank.
This gentleman in our last story.
He must have not. He must have heard the story about the porn and did what he just did. He's like, I can't live anymore.
I can't live without this.
Can't take it.
Yeah.
Anyway, this guy, he had some problems. Police in Spain are investigating the bizarre case of a 33-year-old man who was found wandering around the streets after amputating his own penis and keeping very graphic content, keeping it in a plastic bag.
Jesus.
Yeah, not good. According to Spanish press reports, the man was seen covered in blood as he stumbled around the city center. He told police that he amputated his own penis and had just left his house. Unconfirmed reports said that he put it into a shopping bag. The event took place in the central area of the city. Officers in a patrol car heard him crying for help as he was rushed by ambulance to the hospital. He revealed he severed his private part while he was still at home, and the officers could go there to collect it.
Who gets that job?
Nice. Yeah, exactly. Look for the penis, boys. In a plastic bag.
I'm like, listen, we couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They managed to find the bag and rushed it to the hospital. It's not known if the doctors managed to reattach his penis
Who gets that job?
or condition. An investigation had opened to find out exactly what happened and if there may be a third party involved in the case. I think there may be a woman scorn somewhere in this mix.
Or a guy.
Or a man scorn.
Whatever he's into. It's cool.
Goat, whatever you're into, buddy.
Yeah.
The man himself is insisting that he did the amputation himself. So psychiatrists believe it might have been self-harm or related to drug taking.
I'm thinking, that second option you gave there.
Dude, you gotta be. I don't take drugs like this. I don't take any drugs now, but you gotta be on some serious shit. You gotta be on some serious stuff, some nasty to do that, buddy. I would cut off any other body part before that one.
I feel you on that, man.
What?
No way.
I can't. There is no way. I need it, and I need it.
That's a hard one to get down there.
I mean, I've never been on a drug where it's like so delusional, and you know what I mean. Like you to that point.
That's why that stuff scares me, man.
Yeah.
And like if I ever, heaven forbid, have like a major surgery and they'd be like, "Oh, we got you to take these drugs," I'd be like, "No, I'll just take a Tylenol."
I'm good. I like my
good.
penis
Yeah.
attached to my body.
Yeah, and I also like
These nuts.
Yeah, attached to my body too, homie. I mean, you got to be really messed up.
Yeah, I mean, there was I remember a couple, was it last year, some guy affiliated with Wu-Tang cut his thing off too. But he was just, again, it was just another mental, this guy was just out to lunch, and he tried to jump out a balcony. It was a really strange story.
Yeah, I forgot his name. I think his name was Lord Willing or something.
Yeah.
Like
That was his name, Lord William?
Yeah, like...
I'm the Lord.
Yeah.
Wow.
Something.
No, but not even for the sexual aspect. What about just peeing?
That's
what I mean.
Go to the bathroom.
Just
How
function.
does that even work?
I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
Just daily living.
Yeah.
I mean,
like if I had to piss on my balls every day because I chopped off my dick, then...
oh, bro.
I just can't imagine that. I don't know if I could live with something like that. Me purposely have doing that.
No.
Unless it was by accident. Goddamn, knock on some wood.
Dude, that is, there's no, you can't, that's not accident.
Well, I'm just saying, if it were to happen to me, that's the only way it's happening.
Yeah. I'd be very interested to see how that would happen in an accident. You just came out of the shower, just walking around, air drying, and machete comes flying out of nowhere.
No, whatever, man.
Damn, how did that just happen?
Yeah, it gets caught in the hairdryer.
Oh.
What?
No, that's
Yeah, I
not
don't know,
good.
man.
In a fan?
I'm sure, you know what, though? The craziest thing is that you got to, this is where you got to show respect to the first responders out there, because they show up to some wild scenes.
Bro, can you imagine?
And I'm sure around the world right now, I don't know what the time is, you know, it's like every 15 seconds a house gets broken into.
Yeah.
I'm sure every 7 minutes a man has lost his genitals.
You think it's that often?
I wouldn't be surprised. There's a lot of people out there doing a lot of dumb things.
That's a lot of genitals being detached from bodies.
Yeah, it's a lot of things going out there, man.
Hey, you know.
And I would hate to be the first responder, be like, and then figuring out the question, like, how did this happen?
Where is your penis?
Where is it? And then that's the thing.
Why
Would
is
you
it-
be in the mood to answer that question?
Dude.
I'd be like, just don't wake me. Don't wake me.
Hey,
Die.
Tony, do you remember Lorena Bobbitt?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You can't forget that one.
Yeah.
Now, she's the one who chopped it.
Yeah, and she threw it on the highway.
Threw it on the
Like,
damn highway in the ditch.
Oh, I thought,
Just-
who was the one who put it in the garburator?
Oh, what? No.
Yeah, I think there was one like that.
There was somebody who put one in the
man.
garburator. But then that guy went on to have somewhat of a porn career.
He did. I forget his name, but anyway. Yeah, Lorena Bobbitt chopped it off when he was sleeping.
Yeah,
How does that happen?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, he must be a heavy sleeper.
yeah.
She got the machete. I'm not saying that's what she did.
Sharpening it up real nice. Yeah.
What if she's the pair of scissors?
Yeah. She said, propose to me in a hotel room, will ya?
Yeah. Take me around the world, will you?
Yeah. Make my
You
dreams come
bastard.
true. You son of a bitch. This wasn't the proposal I had envisioned. Give me those nuts.
Give me that penis.
Actually, yeah, just give me that shaft. Damn.
Yeah. Well, now anybody can. But you're right. They
Pause.
reattached it to him, the Bobbitt cake. What happened? Oh yeah. That, you're right. They reattached it, and he was like a porn star.
He
for
was
a
a
little bit.
porn star. But who's the first responder to that scene?
Well,
Like,
this
hey guys, got a new guy coming. Might be a little nervous.
yeah.
Pulls down his pants. He'd be like, what? What is that?
His case was a lot worse because he was at home. She drove the penis,
Yeah,
so he didn't
yeah.
even know where it was. He'd get up, no penis.
Yo,
They
what's
didn't
that?
even have what's it? Find my iPhone back then.
Yeah, find my penis.
Couldn't even track.
We're giving some ladies some bad ideas. Ladies, don't do this.
Just don't do this.
No matter what he's done, please don't cut the man's penis off.
Yeah, whatever you do.
Anyway,
Yeah, and that's how we usually end our show, with disgust. So,
your boys are playing tonight.
oh, who's that?
Raptors are playing the Cavaliers.
Well,
Should be a snoozer.
they should be resting everybody on the team.
Yeah, nobody's gonna play.
Yeah.
I think I'm
You know,
playing. You and me are playing
yeah,
tonight.
I'm playing for Kawhi tonight.
Yeah, I'll step in for Lowry.
All right.
And we'll be all right. I think we'll still win by
Yeah,
30 points.
Exactly.
Jeez, what a horrible team that is now.
GQ, who's your basketball team?
My basketball team, it gotta be the Raptors.
Okay.
man.
Were you original Raps fan, or?
I'm original Raps David Stoudemire.
Hey, there we go.
yeah.
Vince
You know what I'm
Carter.
saying?
Yeah.
Vince Carter almost making
Tracy
it to-
McGrady.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tracy McGrady. So I just feel like Toronto has a problem keeping their players. I could predict that
What do you
they're
say?
not going to keep Leonard. Leonard's going to be gone by the end of the season.
I just don't think they probably can't. They don't want to pay him the money. Probably, I don't know. I think he's already probably.
They have a lot of money.
Do you think he's already decided he doesn't want to stay?
Yeah.
I think it honestly, what usually kind of boils down to, which is crazy because, they're still getting paid millions upon millions of dollars. But a lot of decisions go into the factor of, again, where they're playing and the tax rate of where the team is located.
Yeah. That's
because
true.
there's a lot of guys, I'll go play down in Florida because there's you pay next to nothing.
It's like 6% or something.
And if you're telling me I'm going to make $100 million and you're going to tax me $1 million or opposed to $20 million,
Yeah.
I'm going to go to that team.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Good point.
But but then it comes to the question: what are you in the NBA for? Do you want to win that? Do you want to be great,
All right.
or do you?
So here's the question: do most of the players want to play because they want to play, or do they want to get paid?
I think right now, the biggest problem right now is
Don't tell me both.
I just think right now the bigger issue right now in regards to that, players are getting paid way too much.
Too much. Yeah.
God damn, I love basketball. It's a fucking athletic sport.
It's
All respect to everybody who does it. God damn.
It's a lot of money.
You guys are getting a lot of money.
A lot of money.
And now it's the players' league now. It's not even I feel like it's
No,
the
you're
owners
right.
now. There's
You're right.
players are like, hey, what are you doing in the offseason? Let's hang out. Come play for my team now. And it's just I don't know. I think they got to reel that back and put in some, more rules of just kind of getting that out of there.
Yeah. Well, that's not the only sport, too. Look at football. Look at, there's a lot of sports. Look at baseball. Dude, baseball salaries
That's insane.
are fucking ridiculous,
Yeah.
man. Getting 5-year deals for $160 million. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous money. It just shows how much money these teams and places make.
Yeah.
These teams make ridiculous
And the fact
money.
that they can pay that and they're still just laughing too. They're like,
Some of them are willing to take a pay cut. Like Durant took a pay cut
yeah.
to sign with.
That's true.
Yeah.
The Golden State Warriors.
Right.
That's true.
But he knew, though, because he's like, this is my best chance for doing something that I want to, I would do that. If you tell me if I was playing if I had opportunity to play with the Chicago Bulls,
Yeah.
I'll be there. You tell me I play with Boston Celtics, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Miami Heat, yeah, cool.
Yeah. Cavaliers.
Yeah, well, when LeBron was there, for
Buddy,
sure.
I would play on any NBA team. The shittiest team, put me on that team.
You good?
I would play
I
for the
don't
Knicks for sure.
Yeah, I play,
Stop that! Stop lying!
play for the Knicks right now.
Stop lying!
Are you kidding me?
Listen, man, New York.
What? My job is playing basketball. That's my job.
Man.
I'm good with that.
The Knicks suck so bad, though.
Dude.
But you know what, though?
Spike Lee ain't happy.
No, but that is, again, it's just one of those towns where it's just the Mecca. There's a couple, just iconic sports teams, regardless of, let's say, how bad they're playing.
I know.
I would want to probably someday, if I had the opportunity to hang up my Knicks jersey or my Los Angeles Lakers jersey,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Or Boston
Dodgers,
Celtics. Yeah,
Yankees,
just
yeah.
there's certain iconic teams that you'd be like, yeah, I played for that team.
Yeah,
Anything LA or New York, you're
you're good.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
It is what it is. We'll see what happens tonight. The crushing game.
yeah.
I'll be asleep by the first quarter.
Raptors by 10.
Yeah, maybe more.
Raptors by 30.
Yeah, fair enough. But they still want to win, though. They still want to get that top seed, though.
Yeah, of course. They definitely do.
They want that home court advantage,
Dude,
baby.
you want to be on home court. You definitely don't want to go into the playoffs. You're going to need every advantage you need to get.
And
You need them
Toronto
all.
is one of those teams
Question.
where they need all the advantages because I feel like they are sometimes their own worst enemy.
Yeah.
And there's so many games where they've been up, and then that fourth quarter, you're
Dude.
just like,
dies.
what are you doing?
There's so many games that have one good quarter,
Yeah.
and they just crush, and then they just don't.
So
do
it's a
well.
team they need to take advantage of everything coming at them that they can get. So
That's all Toronto teams. All Toronto teams are not.
That's
clutch.
true, too.
this is true. Yeah.
They will blow a 20-point lead.
The Jays, the Leafs.
Listen, I'm a Bruins fan, so I've watched a couple of good crumbles from the Maple Leafs as a result of the Boston
Shout
Bruins.
out the Leafs are crumbling to the Bruins.
Man,
Whatever you can.
and I hope it's going to happen again this year because it looks like they're going to play each other again.
No doubt it will.
Anyways, we have reached the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. We really do respect and love you for tuning in when you can. Shouts out GQ for joining
Shouts
us.
out, brother. Shouts out.
What you got going on?
Rexdale.
What you want to tell the people out there before we peace out?
Man, right now we're just I'm just working on some music now.
Dope.
I've gotten inspiration from this trip, so
Nice.
I will finish my album by the end of summer. I promise.
Here we go.
And
I like it.
Drop the
we'll
new
be
one.
celebrating today at the bitter end.
Okay.
Going from a
Martini Monday.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
So whoever's out there, if y'all want to come through, man. We're just gonna have a few martinis. We're gonna get drunk enough to sleep until I have to go on the plane. And then, I'm gone.
I like it. Maybe I'll join you for a vodka soda or something.
Ooh, yeah, Daddy.
Yeah.
Well, come back soon, man. Don't be a stranger.
Sure.
All right.
That seat is as good as yours anytime you want to come through.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. What are you saying tonight, sir?
I'm going to get something to eat, relax a little bit.
Yeah.
Start getting ready for this trip.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it, man. I'm just going to chill. I got a little bit of work to do, too.
Yeah.
We work on some things.
Me as well. So after I got to go to Staples to actually pick up a couple things.
Oh, Daddy.
So, yeah.
All right. So we be back on Wednesday, yeah? Because that thing is on Thursday, the other thing?
Oh, no, it's on Wednesday.
Oh, is it?
Shoot.
I thought it was on Thursday.
Is this our last show till you get back?
Bye.
Damn. Well, maybe we could do a late show on Wednesday.
Oh, we can do that.
If you're going to be here.
Yeah, I'll be down for that.
Okay, we'll do the late show on Wednesday.
We'll figure it out, people, and we'll let you know.
Yeah. We'll tuck you into bed.
Thank you guys for coming through once again. We appreciate it. Come on back Wednesday. Check it out. We'll let you know when we're going live.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it all again. It'll be fun.
Yes.
You'll enjoy it this time, we promise. Not like today. It'll be much better. or much worse. One of the two is going to happen.
Probably much worse.
Much worse. Much worse. But it's like a freight train and a car accident. You want to see it happen. It's going to be good.
Yes.
All right. Be safe tonight. Have fun.
We
Peace.
out.
Holla.